and I was dying laughing, bro.
Why was starting?
Ground out. It was so funny.
That's a great intro to the stream.
Why was
Oh
starting?
shit, we're live.
Oh my god! I still can hear
It's
some
already
sounds,
a
guys.
destination for party.
For sure, it's maybe in my side.
No, it's
People
Wiz.
are-
It's Wiz. You can see his microphone going off. Wiz, there you go.
Okay. Now I can't hear nothing. But okay. Hi everyone. We will talk today, as usual, on our Wednesday art talks with artists, and this is stream that backed by Singular. Singular is a real platform that's focused on trading and creating art and finding new communities and earning points by all your on-chain activity. And thanks to Singular, we're making these art talks already whole summer, actually, guys, like 3 months in a row. And we had such an amazing big guest here, like who influential not only in art field, but in, crypto field in general. And we have plans, of course, for the future to talk about market as well and with artists and form our community better. So everything is ahead, and if you're watching us right now, maybe jump on YouTube, because that's how video saves, that's where video saves in a good quality. And if you're here now, just say hi to us, ask your questions, feel free to talk with us in the comments. And today our topic is no, let me say hi at first to everyone. Hunt, hi. Hunt, part of the Singular team. Hi, Hunt.
Hi, it's nice to meet you, Ira. Thank you so much for having me on. It's a pleasure. You're just as witty as they describe you online. I'm really glad you're here. Your arm is red. We are not going to take offense to that. I don't know what it is. It looks like you might have a rash that you should get checked out.
Okay. There was more words about me than about you, but okay, I take it. And definitely more words than about Singular. Maybe you want to say something about Singular.
Singular is going through a dope ass evolution right now. We've been down building V2 for the last 2 months. We're building it with the Hyperliquid team. It's going to be completely different. We love the art community. We love the community that's kind of rallied behind us. But we're really excited to find product market fit with this build. We learned a lot from the first release, and the second one's going to be fucking dope. I just went through a really, really nice presentation with the dev team and the design team today. There's a new community manager. There's a Discord being built out. There's some connections made with some Hyperliquid communities. And there's someone that's being brought on for the socials as we speak. So the next 2 months are going to be very fucking exciting.
Oh yeah, I'm super happy to hear it, and can't wait to see how it's turned out. Maybe some sneak peeks. Maybe you can show us something or not.
No,
would be cool. Okay.
No,
I'm passing mic to Talf, part of the team as well. Talf, hi. How are you?
Yo, I feel like we should do this thing today where we compliment the person to our left and talk about them. So I'm going to go to Hunt. Hunt, your bed's really nice today, and your monitors are amazing. The art in the background's amazing, and yeah, I'm just loving your new hair. And yeah, it's just perfect.
Thank you. I paid a lot of money for this hair. Thank you. No, I'm just playing. I love you.
You know, believe me. Okay, Reese, hi, Reese. Super happy to see you. Hey, how are you today?
Hey again. Yeah, thank you for having me here. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for today's talk. Also, I think I need to make some compliment to Hans. So let me choose a part of the Hans. I think I love his hands. Yeah, he has beautiful hands. Yeah.
Thank you. I have some tattoos on my hands too. I got the Ikuzo. I got the birds. I got wifey's name. We're I try to take care of these hands, you know. Thank you for noticing.
You're welcome.
Okay, it's not always that weird.
Wait. Holy shit, I'm dead. So Art Talks has become Hunt Talks. I really like this.
Yeah,
I really like
Okay,
this.
show
I'm
more
scared
of your
about this.
body. What is
Fuck
your
Ira.
body?
Ira, give me a compliment, Ira. Give me a compliment. That's today's theme.
You're
Okay?
married.
Do
I
it.
can't.
What do you got?
You married. I can't. You just
No,
told me that
compliment
I can't.
something not physical, you know? Compliment something else.
That's even worse.
He's got big feet, so you know what that means.
I
Wink,
do have
wink.
I do have big feet. It means that I have big shoes.
Yeah.
I even paid
Rip
for it.
through my Azuki socks all the time.
This is great. We're just making Hunt a
Oh,
piece of
coming
art.
back in a sec. Okay.
Ira's not feeling it. Look at her. She's like, what the fuck am I doing here?
No, just my hairs look weird today, and I'm like,
What are
I
you
don't know
talking
why.
about? I love your hair. Are you planning to play a movie on your forehead today?
Yeah.
It's okay. Look, I am going bald. You're right. I have like a. Do you see the
I
spot?
know. I told you you sound exactly like a bald guy.
It's coming, man.
I can guess I never
What is
wrong,
this? Like, what the fuck is this,
but that doesn't look natural, to be honest.
bruh? Like, there's like a patch. Fuck. This is
Okay,
Ugh.
thankfully, we talked today about all this body stuff. So Pauline will tell you, is it okay? Is it look okay or not that you're balding? Pauline, hi. Hopefully, connection is good now.
Yeah, finally, I'm so sorry. I got the Wi-Fi. We should be good.
Oh,
Thank you
everything's
for
great.
having me. Thank you for
Yeah.
having me. I'm so sorry. It was kind of a mess, but I think we are good now. Thank
We're
you.
happy to have you, and yeah, I really appreciate what you're doing. And I already talked with you on our Oniforce live stream, and it was just amazing. I really
It was. I had so much fun, and it was so, I don't know, so authentic, so deep. Such a good one. I can wait to listen to you the next one. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, so talk about your project and what you're building for people who don't know what you're building, please. Once again, for me, and yeah, we'll listening what you're doing with your
Yeah,
art.
yeah,
And
sure.
and let me show it actually, so guys would understand. Mhm.
So, yeah, so I'm Pauline Fayef. I'm an artist. I've been working with my body as a medium for the past 4 years, 5 years, I would say. And I was facing a lot of censorship. I was facing a lot of judgment, a lot of shadow banning. And one day when I was discussing with a friend of mine, she said, "But you have to talk about this. No one knows about censorship, about shadow banning." And I told her, "Yeah, I cannot do that because even the words like nudity, nude, naked, you cannot talk about it online, or you got shadow ban again." So it's like a very bad circle. And so the idea comes to me like I need to finally get my voice back. I need to talk about my art. How can I do it? And then I decide to create an alphabet through my body. So basically what I did is like I took more than 500 pictures of myself, but like simple self-portraits with natural light on my childhood island. And what I did is after I took those pictures, I tried to find letters on my own body. So my body could speak by itself. I didn't try to create those letters. I keep saying that they were already inside me. I just had to open my eyes and discover them. And so through them, I can finally express myself. And I feel like more free to do so. And my objective here is being able to do so with me, but also for people to do the same, because we all have bodies, and I guess most of the time we don't take the time to actually appreciate ourselves or just to spend time with ourselves. And so looking at ourselves in mirror and maybe trying to understand more what we have to say and what we want to say, that's pretty much what I created lately. So this is 26 letters, so 26 photographs. All of them, they have poems, because the idea is also being able to put some of my writings into my art. I used to write since my teenage age, I would say. And it was very important for me to put this part into my work, but I didn't find the best way. And then it clicked with the alphabet. I could do all of it so simply. So yeah, this is the phase one of and the genesis piece of a bigger project, the alphabet.
Oh.
That sounds.
Nice. I'm
Mhm.
curious. What letter did you find the most difficult to create?
Oh, thank you for asking. The most difficult, yes. So it's a really good question, because I had some very, very hard to find. And those are the R, the Q, the K, the G.
The G.
Yeah, it took me so long. I almost like abandoned the project. I was like, it's impossible. We don't have the shape on ourselves. And it was really interesting to be able to keep doing it, keep finding. I took some breaks, because sometimes it was very hard to also look at yourself in a simple way. I used to do nude photography for a long time, but you pause. You are trying to get something from them. This time it was just creating them in a natural way, raw. And so sometimes it was very hard to look at themselves. And so I took some breaks, but I finally figured it out. But it's also the reason why some of them are more abstract. Yeah, because they were not that easy to find, but I just listened to my body and I figured it out.
Can we somehow check all alphabet, or it's will be revealed only after sold out or something like that?
No, you can have it right now on my page. I posted it yesterday, so you have all the letters already on a post.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Okay. Guys, I wanted to ask you maybe, and Pauline, of course, you, because part of the reason why I'm doxxed right now, like I told you before many times that I started to run my blog when I was like 12 years old, and I did it for years, for like decades, even I can say, anonymously, because I at first wanted people to accept me seriously, and when you're 12, like obviously no one can take it seriously. And I was interested in art and everything, like literature back then. So I decided, okay, I will do this anonymously, and that's how I started my blog back then. And I never, during like 10 years, even more, than I like actively was running this blog. Like still, I can hear the sound. I will mute you, okay, when we talk, and that's how. Okay, so and I was running my blog anonymously, and when I entered crypto, I think to run it anonymously as well. And but I thought, like your body and your face and everything that you have, it's such a gift too, and it's so temporary. Like we can enjoy it like what, like first 50 years of life, and then we like obviously will shy of some moments, some we can have some diseases, we will have some difficulties with our bodies and everything. So I thought like maybe I need to start using my body and start publishing it and accept it and stop being shy of it, because all my life I think all girls a bit shy of the body, and especially guys who blaming us, you get your all attention because you're a girl and everything. And I see how many young girls right now shy to show themselves, to look serious and to not be girls, enough. And I want to say them, no, you need to use it. And come on, like, obviously we have our bodies only for some amount of time, that pretty short in like the whole world. So yeah, that's my story with my dogs in my body. So guys, my question to you, do you have some, I don't know, difficulties with accepting your body, and during the life your body not changing so much as women's body, but still, like, how you feel yourself with your bodies, let's say?
Damn, I mean, I think it's very different for guys than girls.
Yeah,
I think it's
that's
very
why it's interesting to ask you.
I think there's something poetic and beautiful and artistic about the female figure. I don't think the male figure, I don't think I perceive the male figure the same way. I could be wrong, because obviously, like, I'm a man, right? So maybe a woman sees it differently, but I think there's a beauty and delicacy in the female figure that the male figure doesn't have. I think artistically shaping your body as a man is viewed more like strength and performance. And we just have like a very different expectation, I guess, based on kind of how we've been brought up. I also think, like, as an immigrant, as like a brown guy, right? Like, I'm Arab, and I think the way a woman uses her body is like, it's thought of differently across different cultures. Who her body is for, what it's for, what is like expressive, and what is shameful, and what is beautiful. And I think these things like all change, and I was brought up between Canada and Lebanon, so I kind of have like an experience in both cultures and how they perceive it. And Lebanon itself is a lot more free spirited than Arab countries, because it's majority Christian, not majority Muslim. So it definitely changes a lot about like what's accepted and what isn't. But I think the beauty of art does not stop when it comes to like cultural suppression in any way, right? Like the same way a skater's art is not perceived well by a traditionist. I don't think it should be judged based on like morality. Like, it's art, it's supposed to like make you question these things, right? So I think it's fucking dope. I don't think a guy could do the same thing. If Talvir posted pictures of his body in like forms of the alphabet, I would not consider it art. Maybe that's just me.
What do you think, Paulina,
I
about
think,
it? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Just gonna stretch on from what Hunt said a bit. Yeah, being brown, I was obviously similar to Hunt. When we grew up, it was like, you're too skinny, you're too this, and yeah. But I feel like it's very subjective. Like, everybody must have its own specific audience. So I feel like if Hunt started it tomorrow, he may not have the same audience, for example. But I think there may be like one or two fans out there who may love it, and so I think it's very subjective as body shapes, etc. Especially nowadays, that everyone's having different ideas of what their ideal body shape is.
It's very interesting because actually I think, and this is why I created this alphabet, I think it's very interesting because I would love to see more men. I would love to see, and it doesn't have to be, I mean, this is nude, but actually you don't really know which part of my body those are. And most of them, they are not something very intimate. it's just because I look at myself in a different way that I was able to find them. But you can feel that they are all intimate in a way, but it's just because it's the body. But the body, so for sure it depends on the culture, but usually you can still see a little part of us, and could be also just on our face or on our hands, for example. And just with those parts of the body, you can create something from them. And this is why, for me, it's very, very interesting to see people creating their own letters. For example, my idea is being able to bring an experience and an exhibition where people can find their own letters. And it doesn't really mean being nude. It's because this is my my medium that I used it. But I would love to see people creating their own letters by themselves and just by being, and meaning their own medium doesn't mean my medium. And this is why I think this is interesting, because it's a way for people, and especially for men, because I think women, we are more into learning ourselves, into expressing ourselves. It's something that it's into us, and we need to do so. But I'm pretty sure men are in a way similar, but they just never experimented it.
Yeah, I hardly can imagine guy who go into ballet dance, to practice something, or feel some connections with their body, because it's like a meme, when girl divorced, first thing that she's doing, she go and dance, something like that, to explore her body a bit more. And I don't think men doing something like that. But I don't know, Viz, what's your opinion? What's your relationship with your body?
I
And I
mean,
want to say hi to Ginger. Finally, you having a normal PFP. Azuki, congrats, welcome.
yeah, it's pretty dope PFP, by the way. Yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
Like for my body, like I love my body, like as a usual man, like. But I think the main reason that like the men don't use their own body, or like I mean, okay, the body of man and woman are pretty different. I think like because of the shape, and maybe it's like a evolutionary mechanism, I could say that like the male body evolved to hunt, protect, or like to fight, while the female body evolved to be admired more, like the because yeah, I mean like we can say like the female body has more round shapes and curves, while the man body has like a more straight shape, which is like the much more admirable, I guess. Yeah, I think this is the reason. Like, yeah, I mean, I love my body, of course, but I love my wife's body that more.
Do you shy to, like, guys? Do you shy to show your body, or you don't have this problem at all? Like, what's about you? Because with a woman, and I'm sure with Pauline, I don't know, like, you are from France, so probably you didn't have like this problem too much. But in Russia, like, we have like strong taboo on showing your body and everything. And even when some bad things can happen with women, you know like uh like I don't know if I can pronounce it or not. But so people asking like what she were wearing, like people can blame you for wearing something. And nudity, it's something that's still, for like, we can say, forbidden in our country. So what's about you? Like, I'm sure that you faced with some criticism maybe about that too.
So I grew up on an island called Martinique. It's an island, a French Caribbean island. And I think, because I don't really know in France, on the main country, I didn't grow up there. But I know that in Martinique, for example, the religion, the Catholicism is very, very strong. So actually, it's kind of weird, because they don't really want to show their body. It's actually kind of, it's not forbidden, but because we are also living on a hot island, so you cannot wear like hot clothes, I would say. But at the same time, they have this relationship, like it's taboo to show yourself, but they have this kind of party every year. It's like carnival. It's the same. I mean, it's similar to the one in Brazil, but everyone knows. And you are wearing so less clothes, and I don't know, I feel it's very weird how you look at yourself, because it feels like during this period of the year, during carnival, they feel like they can show their body, but during the rest of the year they cannot. So I don't know, it's a weird relationship, I think, because it's a small island, and I guess it's the same in small village. You feel like you have to be like to act in a certain way, and actually the rest of the year you should not. I don't know, it's a different and struggling relationship with their own body. So of course I got a lot of criticism, a lot of judgments, because I should not I think I should not, for their opinion, it's like I should not accept my body and show my body this way, because they feel bad about themselves not being able to do the same.
Yeah, that's good
I,
thought.
I mean, for me, that's mostly what happened, because I never tried to do something sexual, or I never tried to do something where I objectify my body. But just like we said before, it's also super different from a person to another. So it really depends on how comfortable you feel to do something. I think like the judgment and the opinion can be very different, and this is completely okay if you feel okay doing it, and if you just feel like you find the right audience to understand your point of view. I think that matters the most.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, that you not only can show your project, for example, but show it for the right audience. This is a good point, because my next question, I don't know why, it's just rounded in my head about, beaches for people who like to be nude on, like, how to call it, how it's called. Tell me, guys.
Nude beach.
Nude beach, yeah, it's called.
Nudist, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, like, should we like stop be shying to our bodies at all? Like, is it okay to not shy your body at all, or we should still, like, cover it? But I liked your answer with right audience. It's pretty, yeah.
Yeah, because for example, for me, I don't feel comfortable showing my body this way on a beach. Like, absolutely not. Yeah, because it's very different creating art for your body and showing your body. And I keep explaining that doing nude photography, in my case, it's not showing myself, it's expressing myself. So, for example, when I do photographs, and I used to do some photographs in the city, when I do so, I try to not be seen at all. I do it at 3 a.m. in the morning, or like 6 a.m. in the morning, when no one is there. And if someone is seeing something, I'm trying to hide myself. I don't feel comfortable. I'm creating something. So if you see the behind the scene, you don't know what I'm creating. And so it doesn't feel comfortable for me to see something that it's not what I'm trying to actually express or to actually share. So it's very different. I mean, I never experimented the nudist like stuff, and I actually don't feel comfortable doing it.
Oh, that's interesting, guys. What do you think about this? Or maybe you have your own questions. Please feel free to ask.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Like, when you first got into it, like, how old were you, and what made you decide to go down this path?
I think I was 28. I think I was 28, and it's one day I was already doing some photographs with my ex partner, and one day he said, "Oh, why don't you try?" It was on a beach, no one was there, the ocean was pretty wild, and he said, "Why don't you try to create without your clothes?" And I was kind of uncomfortable, and I was like, "I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't want anyone to see me." But I was struggling a lot with my own body from my young age, because I was sure that my body was not as it should be. I was not looking like the model on the magazine. I was not like the actress that we are seeing on movies. And so I had a lot of problems with loving myself. And so when I did this shooting, he showed me on the camera and I was like, oh, wow. So actually I was so bad with myself. And for the first time, I feel like I can appreciate myself for real because I was not trying to hide. I was not trying to wear a mask. I was just being myself.
Cool.
I feel like you're still your art is pretty unique because a lot of girls make nude art, but yours, I don't know, maybe because they talk with you more, have more philosophy behind this. Do you feel it yourself, like you're different from other nude photographers, or you feel like in their community? I don't know how it's going on with photographers, so.
That's a really good question. Actually, I have to say, what I'm able to tell you today, I was not able to tell you the same a few years ago because I was actually modeling and doing the art direction of the pictures, but I was not having my own gaze on my body. So I didn't feel like I was owning my own body. And so when I started, even if I did this shoot in the wild ocean and I felt different, I felt empowered. I think I really start appreciating my work and also the meaning behind when I started doing self-portraits because it's my own vision. I know what I want to share and I want something, yes, extremely deep and extremely meaningful because for me, it's beyond myself. Okay, just like I said, I use this medium. This is my medium. I keep saying I didn't choose it. And if it was only me, I would have maybe not choosing it regarding all the difficulties with censorship and yeah, but it found me and I just accepted it. And what I have to deal with, I wish no one has to deal also, but for sure it's something bigger than me because it's more for me. This medium helped me to liberate myself because I used to be a really good chameleon, I would say, like people pleaser. And with this project and with working with self-portraits, I was able to just create for myself. And this changed everything. And I think my message behind my work is being able to do the same. Like just create for yourself, just be yourself, because we tend to just accept the rules around us, and sometimes the rules are not are not fitting with our mind and with how we feel. And I think sometimes we become someone else while we just want to be ourselves.
That's a beautiful words. Thank you so much. How do you see your work in the future? Like, do you want to, like, having more impact with like video content, or write some articles also about what you feel, to help other people to accept themselves, or it will be only as art manifests and it will be like, project one, project two, and like projects with different bodies maybe. So how do you see your
That's a good question. Thank you for asking. No, actually, I've been speakers in many events, NFT events, and I'm super glad I've been invited to talk about my art. And every time I talk about my art, again, it's not about this, it's about the message behind, and it's more about being able to be ourselves. That's it. And so I had this podcast, I talk about some of my experiences on it, but also I want to be able to share it. So I will find a way to share my words. All of it because I'm able to talk about it also from my body. But my next project in terms of art, I would love to create maybe more alphabet, but with others because we have different bodies. So it's very interesting to see how we can experiment this. But also, I don't know if I told you that this project I'm gonna create phase 2 with a generative artist, Arto. So based on those photographs, we are going to create an alphabet generated with code. And this is very interesting for me, being able to link both technology and innovation and the human being, because I think in 2025 with AI, we tend to forget that behind the machine, there is human beings. And I really want people to understand that this is the connection we can actually create. And so through those, this new alphabet, we are going to be able to write some words, and also some poems.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Yeah, tough.
Wanted to ask, why did you choose like the alphabet? Is there a symbolic reason behind it, or was it just?
Excuse me, can you repeat your question? I didn't hear it.
Yeah. Do you know why did you choose the alphabet? Was there a symbolic reason behind it, or?
Yeah, the alphabet, because of a different reason. I think the first one was the censorship and the fact that I was not able to talk about my art. And so I felt that I needed a way that for everyone to understand what I had to say, but also for me to be able to express. But also the alphabet, because it's a language and it's also linked with the technology, like we are using language, but also because it's a way for me to use my poems and my writing. So everything is kind of connected in a way.
Nice.
Yeah, it's dragging a bit, but it's fine. Hi, Mike. Happy to see you. Okay. My next question is, I had someone. Wait.
Actually, I have one question.
Let's go. Bye.
Okay. So you told us about like the hardest part was like the Q. What was the other R, and
G.
what was the others? G. Right.
And K,
Okay.
yes.
And K. Okay. So I really like to want to see the Q. So how can you like manage to get the Q? Actually, it's pretty like the hard. I can't like imagine right now.
It's actually my shoulder. It was very, very, very hard. But yeah, I don't know. At some point, you stop thinking about letters. You start thinking about expression. And so I was able to, I was managing photographs and see them in a different angles. And yes, I found the cue, but it was very hard.
Oh. With.
No, please.
You know what I didn't understand? Like, can you please tell us more about collection and how we can wait? I'm not really understanding how it's working, like how you can buy it, how much it costs, like what supply you have, because it's kind of new site for me, signals. So what's going on here? Can you tell us how it's
Yeah, sure.
working?
So basically, what I didn't explain to you is that for me, this project has to be an ordinal. I never inscribed before, but because I do nude photography, most of my pictures have been stolen, put on a pornographic site. It was very hard for me. It's still very hard. And the ownership and the authenticity of my work, it was something very important. Also, the part that like my social media have been deleted in the past, so it means that my work can just disappear. So all the time and the effort I put into it can just disappear the next day. And so it was important for me to inscribe because it could be on chain forever, such it. And so it's on Ordinals, and it's the first time, and I got some help from the Ancora team. And so they inscribed for me the letters, the 26 letters. And so you can, you will be able to collect them on Ordinals. And I joined the Gamma team, who just launched the Signals.art. Signals.art, it's like a Kickstarter for art. So basically, we don't never. Yeah, it's very interesting because we never know how the market is going to respond to an art project, especially because the market can be bull and bear like the next day. So it's very interesting to see if people are interested into your project, but also how much they are willing to pay for the project. So basically for Signas, it's you put your project there and people are going to say if they want to support, and then how much they are willing to pay for supporting the project. In my case, it's a little bit different because it's a very small supply, only 26 letters. So basically, there is a reserve price, but it's going to be revealed only tomorrow. And before that, everyone was putting the price they were willing to pay. Tomorrow, they will know which price is going to be. And so they will be able to adjust their bidding or not. But yeah, basically, this is the idea. And once it's done, so on Friday, the 24 hours after the revealing, we will discover the 26 collectors, meaning the 26 one who bid more than the reserve price or the reserve price. And after that, they will be able to mint their piece. So with the Signals, what you do is like you buy some bars. So bars, it's like the way for you to bid. And actually, it's 10% of the price you are willing to pay for the artwork. I hope it's clear.
That's really interesting. Did you guys know about this site?
No,
Nope.
never heard of it. It's a
That's
very
interesting,
cool
right?
site, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty new. It just got launched 1 month ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
that's
So you're
nice.
one of the early partners. Have you spoken to them, like to the team?
What again? Please repeat. Your mic is really ragging when you're talking. I know it.
Have you been in contact with the team for a lot of it?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Have you heard it, Pauline?
I'm sorry, I could not really hear you.
Tal was asking, like, were you in the like? Wait, I forgot. Can you please repeat?
Were you in contact with the team for it, or?
Yeah. They put I'm working with Ancora, which is a company who works with artists interested into ordinals, and they told me about this new project. It's actually not really Signals. It's for every project on any platform because it's not where you're gonna meet. It's where you're gonna see if the project get enough attention. I mean, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna launch your project, but it's just giving you an idea. And I think sometimes it's good to have an idea of how the project can be responded by the public.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I wanted to ask actually about your collector base and who are these people? And did you face with someone who wants more from you, than your pictures, and they expecting it from you because your art is pretty, how to say it, on the edge, and I'm sure that some people understand it differently than you want them understand it.
That's a really good question. You're not the first one asking me this question. Lucky enough, and that's maybe the reason why I'm really grateful for the Web3 community. I never had to meet someone who was expecting something else from me. I know even if you don't do nude art, some collectors have different requests yeah, from you. No, for me, it never happened. I don't know if I was able to set some boundaries, or I have no idea how I made it. Of course, like I know that some of the followers on my Instagram or here on Twitter are not here to follow my journey, but more to see nude pictures. But at some point, I was trying to fight against it, and I stopped because I cannot. You don't. I cannot manage this. This is not up to me. Everyone can feel and think whatever they want. It's up to them. And the only thing I can do is educating them about what I do. And if they want to listen, they will. If they don't, they will not. And that's completely okay. You know, you can kind of, and I think with the alphabet, that's what also the idea. I'm kind of curate my audience, because it's also kind of abstract on with some letters. So it means that you have to put some effort to understand it. And I think it's also, I mean, it was the idea behind this project. I want people to feel connected with the project because it resonates with them. So if it doesn't, it's still okay. You don't have to feel connected with someone, or someone or something. So yeah, I feel like for now, I'm pretty lucky to have met people with really good intention about me and my work. I mean, collector based followers, it's different, but I mean, everyone has to face like haters in some way. So it's just gonna happen. So you just have to accept it.
Thank you for the answer. And just while you saying me this, I thought about what I can ask you about your relationship with your body besides the photos. Maybe you do some practice, maybe you do some, something. And I came up with I have cards from Marina Abramovic. You definitely know her. She's an artist from Serbia, very famous, and she made the cards like I think 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. I have it. They are pretty cool. It's like tarot, But from one side, they have her own photos from different projects that she participated, and from another side, art task. So one of the tasks is to hug the tree and stay like this for 15 minutes. Another task is to close your eyes, like turn off every sound and just lie on the floor, to feel your body and just to learn how to be in this silent. Another task is to talk with the room, like watch at every corner in your room and talk with it differently. So a lot of like 32 cards, I think she has. Like yeah. So at first, do you do some practice like this with your body to feel more connections with it? Because I'm interested in it. And secondly, yeah, do you plan maybe the same project, with cards, something like that? I think it would be cool.
Oh, that's amazing, because I have those cards as well. I
Oh,
love them.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I actually just I bought them a few months ago. That's a really good question. So before I did I started doing some self-portraits. I was very, 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 very hard with my body when I was modeling, when I was creating with my ex-partner and with other photographers. I think even if I had this wonderful picture in the wild ocean, I was still trying to please people, and was still trying to actually create content and not being the artist. And so I was going to the gym twice a day. I was having a very hard diet. And when I quit everything 3 years ago, when I started living for myself, I stopped practicing any type of exercise. I was just eating whatever I wanted. And at some point, I felt like I was kind of not disconnected with my body, but I felt like I really needed it to exercise. And so I found the best way to exercise, but like align with myself now. It's Pilates. So I do Pilates. I'm trying to do Pilates every day. And I tried 1 year ago pole dance, and I had such a bad opinion about pole dance because I thought it was extremely sexualized, and I didn't want to have this image about myself being like using my body as an object or being sexualized. I feel like I've been sexualized in the past, so I didn't want this. But I tried with this friend of mine who is so simple, and I felt like I could just trust her and not feeling this way, and I started loving it. It's more about so it's about knowing your body for sure, but it's also about, for me, it has always been part of my work. It's about challenging it as well. I'm able to do some stuff I would have never thought about, and I love that part. I really do love so yeah, I do Pilates, I do pole dance, I also meditate, I do journaling, and all those things, even if it's not always connecting to the body, I get the connection, and what is important for me, it's always feeling aligned and connected with the nature. So it's funny you talk about the tree and the hug with the tree, because 3 days ago I did a big hug to a tree, and because I'm from this island, it's a tropical island. I grew up in a nature environment. So for example, it's very hard for me to create if nature is not around. I don't feel connected with myself. So for those pictures with the alphabet, even if it was not outside, like in the wild nature, it was inside, but with only the natural light, and with no makeup, nothing that could not be authentic.
Yeah. Thank you for the answer. I like pole dance as well, by the way. I feel like I don't know, it's really a special thing, with your body and everything, and you need to strength to put yourself on the height and everything. I really love it as well. Okay, my next question, guys, if you have something to ask, please ask. Wait,
Okay, I have a question.
yeah, let's go. Thank you for saying. Wait, I have something. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's your first project, right? Like the first Web3 project on your art style.
I
Uh,
remember.
I mean, my first ever personal project. I did a lot of collaboration in the past. I had 2 other collections, but it was collaboration with photographs. So we can say it's my really first ever
Okay.
project. Yes.
So do you have like any ideas that for your future projects? Like, are you gonna proceed with like the how can I say, like a localized photography, like the alphabet part, like the maybe like small parts of your body, or you're gonna try something else?
Hey, more. I mean, I've been in the space for 4 years now, and I feel like I'm inspired every day by all those artists, and I really need. I mean, I love photography, and my medium is my body for sure, but I would love it to be like the roots of project, but maybe not the main part. So I don't know yet. I mean, yes, I have some idea because, for example, I'm exploring AI, but not with not with my artworks are like really the base of it, but like I'm trying to, I want to trigger the algorithm. It's something that I really love and I want to explore. So it's gonna always be based on the relationship with yourself. I'm not sure it's gonna be always with nudity, for example. I'm not even sure about that. But it's always gonna, trigger the audience, trigger the algorithm to make them think and to make them feel. So it can be with whatever tools. I'm happy to experiment. So like I'm trying to paint, I'm trying to use AI, I'm trying many different things. And I think that's also the beauty of being an artist, being able to explore. I also want to do some maybe performance, like I don't know, like I'm pretty open. I just want to feel, and I want to people to feel moved and to feel like they can actually do the same. So open to explore.
Okay.
I actually, guys, I think you can collaborate on something with.
Oh,
By the way, are you collecting nude art or not? You're creating only because with making nude art as well, if you can say so.
me? They're not nude. I mean, like the partially.
He making.
Yeah, it's like the kind of anime arts for like the commissions as a case, like let's say. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe yeah, we can try. I have no idea right now because okay, you put the idea, so you have to like the get dressed.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy to tell that you're connected with nude art as well. I feel like you're shy. Okay, my question was like actually close to this. Like, are you planning to collaborate with offline magazines? Because I'm pretty sure that they can be interested in your publishing your art. And yeah, are you like will try to make some connections with magazines with publishing your art in somewhere?
So magazine, if it's related to art, yes, definitely. I actually got an interview 2 days ago with a French traditional magazine about photography, so I'm super happy about that. I'm also working with a gallerist who is trying to give some highlight to this project. But definitely this project is, just like I said before, much bigger than me. I really want it to become an experience for people. I want the five senses to be involved. I want us to feel. And so definitely like this is the phase one, and in the next month, next maybe the next year, we will have an experience and something that everyone can can live and can feel and can experiment. And so yeah, this project, and that's also the reason why I love it so much. It's opening for me many different new opportunities for the traditional art, yes, but also for being able to collaborate with people. So I'm glad.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Okay, any words that you want to add about your project? 26.
For now, I want to say thank you. Thank you to you for inviting me. I know it's a tricky topic, um, but we really need people like you inviting us and being able to speak out loud about it, because I mean, we all have different opinion and vision about it, but it's just that we've got censored and shadow banned so many times that we cannot even express how we feel and what it means for us. And so I think this is very important, and so I thank you for that. About this project, I wish people feel connected with it, and I feel they can feel. That's all I want. I really love the human being. I'm a human lover, I keep saying. And I think for me, creating and it's something for me, but sharing it, it means that I really want users to be able to feel the same and being able to free themselves. So that's what I want to share, I guess.
Are you planning, by the way, to go on some art residences that people now making with Web3 artists as well? I think it's super interesting. What do you
I just applied for the Bali art residency of my friend Pobidin. Let's see, maybe I will make it. I think it's the first time I applied for one. I think before the alphabet, I was not that confident with my art. Before the alphabet, I was not maybe creating for the right reason, and I was more into a fight against censorship, against rules, against life, against society dictates. And now I'm like, I just want to be at peace and just being able to, yeah, to more or less inspire others to do the same.
I really, that's exciting how your own project changed you. And yeah, how much more you can create from something small you started just by trusting yourself and continue doing what you like and what you believe in. And the whole your story is super inspiring. I like philosophy behind this. I like the way you express yourself, and the most important part is still aesthetic, right, in the art. I like how it look like. I like it's very clear. I like details and everything. So yeah, thank you for your artwork. Thank you for attending on art talks, and we'll be happy to see you more times with us talking on different live streams and here, of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I enjoyed this conversation once again with you. Wiz, what about you? Any final words?
Yeah, I really like the this conversation, and it's pretty like amazing. Especially like I'm looking the alphabet arts currently like from her page. It's like a puzzle. Like you can just look at the picture and try to understand. Okay, which part of the body is that? Like the it's kind of like a game. I like this point. Yeah, it's definitely good. It's unique. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your words, because that's also the idea. I really want people to take time to appreciate the artwork. And if they really want to understand it, they have to spend this time. And it's the same with the language, when you have to learn a new language, you have to take some time, but also with yourself. If you want to really understand who you are, you have to spend this time. So the idea is that also happy, and really appreciate you discover it this way.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We need more people to talk about their bodies and to show it and learn others how to show it, because I feel like especially for women, accept your own body, it's a huge question for whole whole life. And how it was built before to please the man in the first place. Not every woman can even enjoy her body, and that's a huge problem for everyone, I guess. We need to learn how to do this. We need to learn how to stop shying ourselves, how to accept our differences and enjoy it. And I think the more projects like this, the more you speak with your body, the more free people became in the whole world. And yeah, I think it's very important. And to be honest, I thought about making some art, like nude photo session for myself, but I always was like how people will understand it, like maybe I will do something wrong for myself and everything. But you inspired me to continue with this thought at least. And yeah, I think girls and women need to be more confident with their bodies, and projects like yours definitely like good for it. I super proud that you're making.
No,
Yeah.
thank you so much. That's the best. You know what? That's the best reward I can receive. You telling me that, and the only advice I can give you is start doing it just for yourself. You don't have to share it. Just doing it just to learn about you, and then if you feel confident doing it, do it. But don't try to don't expect anything from others, because actually we are not doing it for others. We are doing it first for ourselves. Like we want to understand who we are, and especially to love who we are.
That's a brilliant words, and I really want you to hear more on spaces, like with like talking with audience, talking with girls specifically, and share your philosophy. I think it's very important. So yeah, we'll be happy to support you in your future projects and this project. So super happy to meet you in this space. Thank you so much for attending once
Me
again, and
too.
yeah,
Thank you.
have a
Thank you
great
so much.
evening. Yeah, and Beast, thank you so much for joining. If you want, I
Thank
can
you.
show your art as well. If you want to talk about this,
My art? No.
I'm not sure.
It's completely like a different topic. Yeah.
Why? Wait, let me show. Maybe
Yeah, this
this
one.
is a wizard.
It's completely different topic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
Okay.
my art. It's from the Hoshi. Like it's pretty good art, to be honest.
But I like it. I like it too. You're showing the woman body in different.
Yeah, in different perspective. Yeah.
I like it too. You and Luna the best in Azuki community. Okay, thank you once again, and thank you everyone for watching us. We're here every Wednesday with different artists, and yeah, join us next time as well. Have a great evening, guys, and bye bye.